U.S. fighter jets intercepted 2 Russian bombers in international airspace off the coast of Alaska. The Russian Tu-95 Bear bombers flew into a so-called air defense identification zone located about 200 miles off Alaska's west coast. 2 Alaska-based NORAD F-22 and F-18 fighter jets intercepted and visually identified the Russian bombers until they left the identification zone, and the Russian aircraft never entered U.S. airspace, CNN reported, citing the statement. Russian bombers Tu-95 and Tu-142 were escorted by 2 F-15 fighter jets in international airspace for 40 minutes. The RIA news agency cited the Russian Defense Ministry as saying on Saturday, the U.S. fighter jets did not get closer than 100 meters to the Russian bombers. The Russian military was quoted as saying, the Russian military says 2 of its nuclear-capable strategic bombers have flown a patrol mission over the Bering Sea, where they were escorted by U.S. fighter jets. The Defense Ministry said 2 Tuesday 95 bombers flew Thursday over international waters during a 10-hour mission that was part of the Ocean Shield exercise. The Russian military said U.S. F-22 and F-18 fighters escorted the Russian bombers at certain parts of their flight. But U.S. North American Aerospace Defense Command identified the intercepting aircraft as 2 F-22 and 2 Canadian CF-18 fighters. While NATO continues to take all the necessary measures to protect the armed forces, operational readiness remains undiminished. Forces remain ready, vigilant, and prepared to respond to any threat. The Spanish Air Force assumed command of NATO's Baltic air policing mission in early May. Since then, their detachment's 6 FA-18 Hornet fighters, augmented by Typhoons from the UK Royal Air Force and Mirage, 2,000 fighters from the French Air Force have flown training sorties and interceptions over Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Air policing scrambles can be triggered when civilian or military aircraft flying over or near Allied airspace fail to respond to air traffic controllers or respect safe aviation norms. NATO has established air policing arrangements for allies without their own fighter jets. NATO Baltic air policing mission began in 2004 when Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania joined the alliance. This NATO footage, captured at Šiauliai Air Base in Lithuania between 19th and 21st May 2020, includes shots of training scrambles flown by Spanish fighters, shots of French Mirage 2000 fighters, and an interview with the detachment commander. The final purpose of the Baltic air policing is guaranteeing that all air traffic that use the airspace of the Baltic region comply with the laws regarding a safe use of airspace. What makes this mission so special is that a good number of the scramble missions that we fulfill over here in this region end up by intercepting Russian aircraft. We intercept not only Russian aircraft, but any other air track which is unknown, whenever it is unknown and doesn't follow the rules of the air regarding safe use of the airspace. The B-2 mission was aimed to familiarize aircrew with air bases and operations in different geographic combatant commands, enabling them to maintain a high state of readiness and proficiency, according to a U.S. military statement. However, U.S. and Russian aircraft have frequently interacted at close quarters without incident in recent months, even as political tensions persist between the two nations. U.S. fighter jet intercepted 4 Russian bombers and a pair of Su-35 Flanker E fighter aircraft off the coast of Alaska on Monday, according to the North American Aerospace Defense Command, or NORAD. NORAD said that 2 F-22 stealth fighters initially intercepted 2 Tupolev Tuesday 95 Bear bombers. Following that intercept, 2 more F-15 and F-18 fighter jet intercepted a second group of 2 Russian bombers flanked by 2 of the Sukhoi-made fighters. While the aircraft remained in international airspace, they flew into North America's Air Defense Identification Zone, or the airspace surrounding the United States and Canada. The ADIZ stretches roughly 200 miles off Alaska's coast. Our ability to deter and defeat threats to our citizens and vital infrastructure starts with detecting, tracking, and positively identifying aircraft in our airspace, said Air Force General Terrence O'Shaughnessy, commander of NORAD, in a statement posted on Twitter. "We are on alert 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year." An E-3 Airborne Warning and Control System, or AWACS, provided surveillance and support during the intercept, the command said. There are about half a dozen intercepts of foreign state aircraft per year, according to Canadian Lieutenant General Christopher J. Coates, Deputy Commander of NORAD. Russia said Sunday it scrambled fighter jets to intercept 2 U.S. military long-range bomber aircraft that approached the Russian border over the Barents Sea in the Arctic.